All right, what's up, everybody? We are on episode 9 of The Glory. This is, of course, where the second part begins, and the second part, as of the time of recording this, basically aired very recently. So it'll be exciting, getting around to these new episodes and to see what the second part is going to be like. Again, I still don't know to this to this moment whether this is going to be like a standalone season or if it is going to be continued once we get to the end. I'll just find out by the time we get to it, I guess. But, episode 8 definitely ended not super explosively, but I will say it made me very curious about, like, okay, where are the ultimate allegiances gonna lie here, right? Because this is something I've been saying from the start, but I feel like it's relevant more than ever now, is that Dong-eun is starting to really get many more allies here, I feel, right? At least there's the potential for that than she could have ever perhaps realized in the past. Not only is Do-young, of course, really finding out now the identity, I guess, of the person that he's been married to all this time. Figuring out what she's been up to in her past, what she used to do to Dong-eun, but also to a couple other people, of course, right? Maybe at some point he's even gonna find out about the one kid that was killed and stuff by her. Like, there's a huge Pandora's box, as Yeon-jin herself already perfectly put it, that is ready to be opened now. And what will Do-young do with that information? On one hand, he could kind of actually step away from it all. That's what I've been speculating about. Also finding out eventually, although he might already be sort of realizing it right now, that Haye-so is not his actual daughter, but Jae-jun's instead. He will be given a choice here to walk away from it all, and that's going to be the interesting part. Now, he's a character in the show, like a main character, right? A person that we see all the time. So I feel like that's not the direction it'll be headed in, because I don't know. I mean, then he wouldn't be part of the show anymore. So is he going to actually be helping out Dongan? What's going to be up with that, right? It's going to be super fascinating to see the confrontation play out between him and Yeon-jin, literally in Dongan's apartment, which we saw at the end of last episode, right? Yeah, obviously Yoo-young is still helping out Dongan, and he's going to be ready to, take that to a next level probably soon, and we're going to see what that's going to be like. At the same time, we have that storyline still with the killer of his dad, which I wonder where that's all going to go. It's kind of, very hard to predict right now as far as that particular storyline goes. We're seeing that Jae-jun, for example, on one hand, he's more willing to work together with Dong-eun because of Haye-so. He doesn't want anything to happen to her. Simultaneously, he gave Yeon-jin that choice of, like, actually telling her, like, well, you can be together with me as well, and we can just go, with Haye-so or whatever, right? Which I don't think Yeon-jin was prepared to do. So she's basically signing her own death warrant there, because I don't think Do-young wants to stay with her. Anyway, so Yeon-jin is going to suffer here. No doubt about that, right? But the question is, how is it all going to happen? And what are the ultimate allegiances going to be? Where will all these characters stand? Also with the fact that the friends start seeming more inclined, at least Hae-young, right, she was called, starting to be more inclined to be on the good side of Dong-eun, let's say. So yeah, man, it's fascinating. I've been loving this show so far. I don't know. I feel like every episode I get more into it. You know what I mean? And I'm just, super curious to see where it goes. There's one interesting little detail that I learned about, and I don't know. It could be seen potentially as like a spoiler. So at least that's what I figured, because I had somebody in the comments, literally on the episode 2 reaction, which went up on YouTube by now, had somebody tell me that apparently the actors for Yeon-jin and Yoo-young, so that's Dong-eun's lover, right? Those two apparently have a thing now. That might have developed, I guess, during the filming of this show, which is super fascinating to learn about. I mean, those two characters have nothing to do with each other in the show so far, right? And I have no doubt in my mind that, like, Dong-eun and Yoo-young, they're gonna stay lovers, right? In the show, at least for a long time to come. But still, that made me think in my head, like, oh wait, if he and then Yeon-jin actually got a thing in real life through this show, that means they must have been sharing a lot of screen time, right? But they haven't whatsoever yet. So maybe those two are gonna actually be collaborating more, let's say. Maybe, maybe Dongan is going to specifically send Yeon-jin to go after Yeon-jin and, I don't know, do more spying, I guess? Because nobody knows at this point yet that Yeon-jin is involved, right? I mean, there was that scene that he had with Do-young, which was fascinating, at the Go table, basically hinting at what he was doing and stuff, which I don't know if Do-young really read that situation entirely. Like, I don't know if Yeon-jin actually in the moment, but I'm pretty sure he did, right? He knew who he had opposite of him. At least he later realized, because he talked about it with Dongan. But so much stuff to keep track of, guys. Let's just continue with the show here. We're going to dive into episode 9. But of course, let me remind you that if you enjoy my reactions to The Glory, then you can already watch the next, I would say 8 episodes, but there's only going to be 7 more episodes after this. You'll be able to see those straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Over there, we'll be done with all 16 episodes. And you can check all the reactions out straight away. Go and check it out. Your support is very much appreciated and allows me to make these videos in the first place. Full-length reactions will be up there too, of course, if you want to see me react to the episodes in their entirety. With that being said, let's dive into episode 9 of The Glory. Oh shit, Myeong-o. Oh, we're gonna see what happened. This is right when he walked out of getting the ticket, I guess. Well, about time.
뭔데? 바빠 빨리 말해.
어디냐? 좀 보자. 집으로 올래?
우리 둘이 보자고? 왜?
Right.
할 얘기도 있고 한 잔도 필요하고. 너 달러 많잖아.
Which vault is she even breaking into? Oof.
야, 듣고 있냐?
한 잔. 얼마나? 4달러?
Oh.
딸이나 치세요.
That's when she got the money for Dongan.
너 그날 거기 왔었지? 윤소희 죽던 날. 너 개 떨어진 거 보고도 신고도 안 하고 그냥 쨌지?
개뜬금 모래 병신이 신고를 왜 해? 본드 불러갔는데. 아 바빠.
Oh my god, she was already high on glue at the time as a fucking teenager. She's never known any different kind of life, huh? I need this guy's body fat percentage. I mean, I can't complain. I'm not that lean.
시발 새끼가 너 지금 어디야?
어디긴 어디야. 네가 치지.
그래 네가 약을 처먹는 게 맞구나. 이거 뭐냐? 보낸 거?
뭘 알면서 물어. 네 횡령 장부잖아.
Yeah, he was feeling good because he thought he was about to get major money for, extorting Yeon-jin then, I guess, or something.
싸물어 줄 테니까 코인으로 퉁치자. 장당 비트코인 한 개다.
새끼가 안 그래도 하락장이라 죽겠는데 뭐? 뒤지고 싶냐?
I've got some Bitcoin, so I know what they're talking about.
윤소희 뒤지는 말이야.
It hits home quite a bit.
아, 조재준. 존나 푸딩 같은 새끼였어.
야, 씨발 야!
Look at him feeling like a fucking king over here, man. He really put on 69 layers.
러시아를 왜 가는데? 아, 진심 개가 되기로 한 거야? 가서 썰매 끌게?
야, 씨발! 내가 포스트 태워준다고 씨발려나.
Oh, man.
내가 패드 비번 깐 것도 너밖에 없고. 나 너 좋아했다고. 쭉!
개소리.
What the hell was that reaction? Somebody actually liking me? No. Can't have that.
혹시 네가 다 돌리는 전화에 나도 포함인 건가?
아, 분동은 눈치 존나 빨라. 애들한테 아직 네 얘기 안 했거든, 동훈아. 장수하고 싶으면 명찰 놔줘라, 동훈아.
Okay, I guess that's just what she was hoping for. That he hadn't mentioned her. Does she know now that he's going to get killed? Ooh. Okay, maybe Yeon-jin is gonna clue in Do-young and us as the audience about what happened then with Myeong-o as well.
기어이 여는구나. 상자를.
No going back now. Might as well just be completely honest at least.
괴롭혔다는 건 그년 얘기고. 그냥 사이가 안 좋았던 거야. 먼저
Look,
갈 테니까.
she knows she's wrong at
전화 좀
least.
보고 와.
Just doesn't want to admit it still, though.
여기서 오빠를 마주쳐서 실망한 건 나야. 오빠가 아니라.
Still trying to take control? How fucking desperate can you be, man? I really wonder if there will ever be a point of like actual, somewhat redemption for her in this show. By the end of it all. That she'll like admit to being wrong. Right now, it's still not anywhere close. Oh, shit. Yeah, okay. Well, that's the confirmation then. I don't really think he needed it much anymore, but for whatever doubt there still was, now he won't have that anymore. He put his shoes off? Oh, dude, that's awesome. That's exactly what you talked about. Like, I don't know exactly what you said anymore, but like a rude person doesn't take off their shoes, right? When going into somebody's home, and he did. That proves to us he's on the good side, you know?
윤소희 시체가 냉동실에 있단 말씀이세요?
예. 서류상으로는 안치실에 있는데 시체는 냉동실에 있습니다. 목적이라 글쎄요. 작고하신 원장님께서 지시하신 사항이거든요.
This is Yeon-jin being responsible. Right? Oh, this is where the dad was somehow involved with doing this? Was the body never here? I don't remember it anymore. Did Myeong-o ever get to see the body?
파란색 수건이 동훈 후배 건데 내가 수건은 핑크만 받아서요. 아유, 이렇게 바로 확인 사살을.
진짜네요.
진짜요?
You'll never hear me say pink looks good on me. I'm gonna look like a salmon sushi.
경찰 연락 왔는데 참고인 조사 받으러 오래. 어떡해?
뭘 어떻게 참고인 조사인데? 왜? 네가 손명호 죽였어?
네 생각도 그래? 씨발.
아, 이건 또 뭔 신종이야?
Yo, she might not have even been aware if she did it, yeah, because of the drugs. She's questioning it herself, you gotta love it.
대표님은 손명호 씨랑 마지막으로 보신 게 언제입니까?
글쎄요. 출근하러 건 한 3주? 실종 전에 손명호를 애타게 찾은 한 사람이 있었거든요.
그게 누굽니까?
재평건설 사장 하도영이.
What?
명함까지 쥐어주면서
He knows what he's doing though, right?
흔들렸달까?
Is he aware of Yeon-jin then being the murderer, most likely? And this is why he's now just giving up Do-young? Or is he just giving up Do-young because it suits him, you know, with everything going on with Hyesol and Yeon-jin? That's crazy.
왜? 왜?
What is she looking at? Ooh! What the hell is Dongan doing here? Oh my god. So much happening in this episode that I just don't really see coming.
그냥 비번 물어보지. 도어락 비싼데, 왠지나.
그래 그럴
아.
건.
앉자. 난 커피. 뜨거운 걸로.
Okay. We're getting the 1v1. I don't really understand though, but like her assistant here, was she ever aware about anything? Oh, what? She already looked a certain way when she saw Dong-eun, and I'm like, but how are you supposed to recognize her? Is that the other kid they bullied? Her assistant?
네가 진짜 복수인지 나발인지 알 거였으면 진작에 경찰서로 갔겠지. 근데 뭐 없으니까 주둥이만 나불대는 거 아니야. 실컷 해봐. 아가리 리벤지.
I think she probably wouldn't be satisfied enough with you in prison. That's what you should realize.
이것도 빠져나가지나?
Huh. She's gonna prove that she broke into her apartment and then just show everything that happened to her.
죽여버린다.
정신 차려. 죽여도 내가 죽여야 맞지. 이 나쁜 년아.
Ooh.
내가 오늘 여기 온 이유는 너한테 마지막 기회를 주고 싶어서야.
Really?
그 기회는 현관에 놓여있던 누군가의 예의 때문이고.
Oh, wow.
이거 다 들고 가서 자수해. 네가 한 짓들,
Yeah, she ain't doing that.
네가 한 짓들 덮으려고 한 더한 짓들 다 자백하라고.
We wouldn't get another 7 episodes after this if she was.
그 벌 나한테 받잖아? 그럼 더 세게 받아, 박연진.
All the more exciting for us.
경찰서 가는 순간 기사 날 텐데. 그럼 난 그걸로 매장일 텐데.
Oh, really?
신년이 대가리 쓰고 있네.
She is still not getting it.
네 인생이 나 때문에 지옥이라고? 지랄하지 마. 넌 외려 나한테 감사해야 돼. 내 덕에 선생도 되고 이악 물고 팔자 바꿀 동기 만들어준 게 죄야? 용서? 누가 누굴? 내가 네 년을 상대할 고데기를 다시 찾을 거니까 꺼져.
Damn, dude. Completely fucking ruthless.
그리고 넌 방금
The one chance
네
you had.
남편이 준 마지막 기회도 날렸어.
Yep. Yep. Damn, man. I'm not gonna lie, but like in a really fucked up twisted way, I was thinking she's kind of right, saying like, oh, she did get probably Dongan to feel really driven, right, by what she did. Obviously, that doesn't in any way compensate for what she did. For that, she has to suffer. But you do wonder what would have Dongan's life looked like without it, you know? She didn't have the best upbringing, of course.
그리고 실은 그날 손명호란 분이 대표님께 전화란 얘기가 더 있었거든요.
Is that a USB stick?
미선이, 언니네 대표님 와이프가 존나 떡치는 새끼 누군지 내가 아니까 그 새끼 이름 인터넷에서 보고 싶지 않으면 당장 전화하라고 좀 전해줄래요?
Damn. Yeah, that made him realize Yeon-jin was cheating in the end.
디저트.
우와, 내가 제일 좋아하는 게 군고구마인데.
전엔 국수랬는데.
우와, 내가 두 번째로 좋아하는.
Everything you bring me is my favorite.
웰컴 홈. 이건 진짜예요.
He is such an awkward guy, but you know, he means well. That's all that's about. Ooh, yes, that's Jae-joon's store. Had he never seen these before? Had he never realized this before? I mean, now everything he's gonna be seeing, he's gonna be thinking about that. Yeah, now you know who gifted your wife all those clothes, huh?
낭만 있고 좋잖아요.
난 이런 집 보면 난방비 많이 나오겠다.
There's
저렇게 불 다 켜놓으면 전기세 장난 아닐 텐데 그런 생각만 들던데. 생활비 낼게요.
not wrong.
근데 반반은 안 돼요. 그럼
우프.
저 불 다 끄고 올 거예요. 보일러 낮추고.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, so she's really coming to live here, huh? That's just what it is. I mean, obviously she's not gonna go back to that apartment now that it's exposed.
잘 먹을게요. 선배에게 그렇게까지 중요한 거면 해보죠 뭐. 낭만.
진짜요? 아, 그럼 음악 틀까요?
아니요.
아, 그럼 그냥 불러줄까요? 책.
좀 전에 한 말 취소해도 돼요.
Mic test, mic test.
열나는 거 같은데 들어갈까요?
봅시다.
Oh shit. She doesn't even know what's happening to her.
마야?
Oh, that is so nice, man.
운동은 그냥 완전 작정했어.
학폭은 너나 위험하지 우리 같은 일반인이 뭔 타격이 있어.
Normal people like us.
내가 존나 찜찜해서 물어보는 건데 혹시 손명한테 윤소희 질문 받은 사람?
너도?
너도? 대박. 나한테도 그날 윤소희학원 왜 가냐고 물었거든? 연진이가 시켜서 갔었다고. 무슨 말이 하고 싶은 건데?
Oh shit, man. See, they all know. They're starting to know. I wonder if Yeon-jin knew that they all had been asked about it too. I guess not.
소송이 아니라 친모의 이혼이야.
우리가 그날 어디 있었더라? 같이.
He's got her back still. That's not like he doesn't actually remember that, of course, but
다들 얘기 안 해서 그렇지. 윤소희는 네가 어떻게 한 거 아니야?
사라야.
she's just gonna ask it to.
조심해. 그래서 손명호가 너한테는 뭘 했는데?
It's so interesting because they all have different allegiances, like I said, you know, like they all have different intentions currently on their minds. Jae-jun is actually backing her up, interestingly enough, whereas our other two friends don't have the same kind of motivation in this. Oh, shit, man.
니네 완전 돌았구나.
Damn. Just put her on fire like that, and oh my god. Wow. Going back to where it happened, or where is she now? I think this is where it happened, right? Yeah.
전대 아저씨. 예전에 제 명찰이요.
Huh. Wow, Dong-eun got that in his hands.
사살로 준결했어. 걱정 마.
이건 태워야겠다. 재수없어. 그땐 제가 너무 어렸어요. 증거품 목록엔 명찰이 아예.
Oh, okay. So she did actually send the real one.
명찰 얘기는 왜 한 겁니까?
소명호는 모르니까요. 그게 가짜인지.
Oh, okay. So that was a fake
소명호를
one.
움직이게 할 미끼가 필요했거든요.
손명호 씨가 어디로 움직이길 바랬는데
I guess we never know what happened anymore to the name tag. It was just destroyed.
기상캐스터 박연지 씨가 손명호 씨의 실종에 관련이 있지만 뒷받침할 근거나 증거는 없다. 그 얘기신 거죠?
증거도 제가 찾나요?
이런
That's what you're here for.
무고도 중대 범죄 중 하나고. 제가 궁금한 건 손명호 씨 마약 관련 정황입니다.
생각해 볼게요.
아시는 게 있단 얘긴지 없단 얘기신지.
제가 아는 게 무고인지 아닌지.
Oh
중대 범죄를
my god, what a comeback. Oh, she's so good, man. Throwing it right back at him.
우리 선아는 햇볕도 밤만 되는 데서 컸는데 어쩜 이렇게 환하고 이쁘지?
내가 뭐가 제일 싫다고 했지?
흰파.
신파.
Tear jokers.
그래. 그거.
Tear jokers, yeah. Don't be all emotional with me, she's saying.
넌 학교 가서 꼭 치어리더 돼가지고 미식축구부 주장이랑 사귀고 있어. Are you okay?
대체 무슨 영화를 본 거야?
Yeah, I still don't really know what Dongan implied last time talking to her. Because it seemed to me like she was saying you're gonna be held responsible.
우리 선아 이제 새 이름 생기겠네요. 영어로. 그럼 됐어요. 그럼 돼요, 사모님.
But this does make it seem like they don't intend for her to ever leave the US anymore afterwards, right?
돈 떨어졌어?
에이, 아니거든. 일 보러 왔지.
내 병원에서 외부인이 무슨 일을 봐?
엄마 보잖아. 보고 싶었어, 엄마?
Oh my god, just hugging her when she's got all the blood on her skirt. Oh shit. Definitely ran out of money, yeah. What do you need?
내가 메스를 망나니 역할로 쓴다고 하면 엄만 반대할 거야?
What the hell are you telling her?
무슨 소리야?
내가 아빠랑은 다른 선택을 하면 말이야.
What if I'm gonna be a killer? Wow. He's just gonna tell her about it.
심심해서요. 그래서 지옥 갔어요, 아드님.
Oh, maybe she's gonna view that as like him going through hell.
엄마 네가 아빠 닮았다고 생각했는데 이제 보니 아니야. 그거 엄마
Yeah.
거든.
He's definitely on a different path.
그럼 들키지 마. 그게 너의 천국이면 엄만 반대 안 할 거야.
Wow. Ooh, that sounded a little foreboding though. Ah. Oh, that's a mom. Wow, asked about them. Man.
부검했었거든요.
윤소희 임신 중이었네요.
임신?
That too.
소희가?
네.
I think we knew that already, right?
소희 데려오겠다고요, 집으로.
Swore to her that she would. Hmm.
소희 복수까지.
Is the mom still alive? Yeah, that's interesting actually, that it wasn't just about her being bullied, but also doing justice to So-Hee then, you know?
넌 나랑 탄 배에서 내렸구나.
아, 배가 산으로 가는데 어떻게 그럼? 그러니까 잘 생각해 동훈아. 내가 애들 쪽으로
Oh my god.
아무리 너라도 4대1 다구리 이길 수 있겠냐?
He really thought he did something.
5대1로 당하고도 살아남았는데. 문을 빌어.
5 washing
야,
machines.
씨발년이.
Wait, how many were spinning? That's gotta be symbolic.
박연진이 떡밥만 물면 되잖아.
Just need Yeon-jin to take the bait. Oh, she took the bait. She took the bait, but she pulled you into the fucking water.
11시쯤 어때?
Huh. Yeah. No foot injury yet either. She packing? Still taking it all with her? Wait, what are we looking for? Oh, is she gonna like get some evidence from this? Does it have to do with the injury or something? Did she take that photo? Ooh. Don't tell me she actually messed up in a way. Still has it. Why would you have saved it? To try and turn it around now? Oh! Wait, the picture was a picture of her husband? Or what? I wasn't sure about that anymore. Damn, dude! They're gonna use her as collateral. Yeah. Oh, shit, man.
연기 그만하고 내리라고.
They figured out something they weren't supposed to figure out. To be fair, Dongan never knew that she was going to be added to this plan, right? And she wasn't prepared. Man, yeah, what an episode. This definitely feels like it's... Yeah, I don't know. It's probably the first time that that Dong-eun has actually made a mistake, right? But it fits so perfectly because, of course, Miss Kang basically getting thrown into the mix was something that she had not foreseen. It's just one of the things that happened in the process of her preparing her plans, right? She got caught with the trash, then so, she gave her that request, started helping her out, and so she just added that photo of her husband, I guess, to the collection, not realizing like, oh shit, one day, I don't know if she ever, I guess she figured that Yeon-jin was ever going to, find this place and stuff, once she would make public what she was actually doing here to her and stuff. But she probably just hadn't thought about the fact that, like, damn, if Yeon-jin notices this, then she knows who's going to be involved with me, and she's going to be able to find something she can threaten. Because, yeah, like, Yeon-jin had already considered, I think, the mom, right? Like, we saw, was that last episode? I think it was, that they tried going up to the mom and sort of investigating her, but I feel like the mom and Dong-eun, like... she's not even really gonna care, perhaps, right? I mean, I don't know. That's gonna be the question. But the mom is definitely super, yeah, distant, and the mom doesn't care for Dong-eun, so why should Dong-eun really care for her? I guess, right? They figure that they can't really do much there, but Miss Kang here they can, because as much as Dongan didn't want it, and that's probably also another reason why Dongan never wanted to be that close to her, right? Now, yeah, I think she is gonna have to, you know, like give in some kind of way because of this, which is gonna be fascinating to see. You know, there's her, and there's of course also Yeon-jin, who I think, well, she's clearly starting to, there's a thing growing there, right? Has been since the start of the show. If they ever catch him, then that's going to be a problem as well. So Dongan has more, there's more, how should I even put this? Like, there's more pieces on the board to keep in mind here than just herself. Because before this, she was always like, well, if I die, I die, right? Something that I talked about. Like, as long as I get my revenge, I'm fine with whatever happens to me. I think that's always how she kind of felt. It's probably also why to Yeon-jin she literally even said like, "Nah, I need like a swordsman who can take place in this battle with me, right?" And then I guess also with the message there of like, you should be willing to give it your all, and I guess you should be willing to accept the consequences therefore too, because she realizes, that those consequences are coming. She did warn Miss Kang as well about all of this, right? Don't get too close, this and that, but clearly she was never quite prepared, I think, to be, that swordsman in the same way that Yeon-jin is. I don't know though. It's like it's a lot to go back and forth between that. Like, I read a quick summary of the episode, and it made me realize something that I guess I hadn't really considered before. It's like they mention, of course, that So-Hee, the kid that was bullied before, and that we see Yeon-jin actually kind of push off the rooftop there or whatever. Which was a horrifying scene, but they keep hammering on the fact that she was pregnant already, right? And Dongan mentioned to Myeong-o, I think, something about like, yeah, you're not all innocent in this either. So was he the one that made her pregnant? Like, did he sexually assault, rape her or whatever, got her to be pregnant? Is that what it is? Yeah, I mean, it makes it all the more fucked up, but it's definitely like, man, it's just another thing to throw in here that we've been focusing on for a while, to be fair, but like, it makes things all the worse, right? There's the situation of Dongan herself getting bullied, but then there's also just So-Hee. And another thing that I figured with like the assistant that we saw of Yeon-jin as the weather reporter, she has this assistant, right? And she had the same kind of scars. At first I was like, wait, is that the kid they bullied afterwards or something, after Dongan? But I don't think that's what it was. I think she just treats her the same way, like still to this day. And that's what we see, another thing that we see in this episode, like Yeon-jin is not changing. Which is just all the more fucked up to see. We didn't get a lot of Do-young, which, again, I really wonder what his role is going to be moving forward, right? But it's clear that he's figuring out the whole truth. I really wonder where it's going to stand in all of this moving forward, because his character is easily one of my favorites, and I just always look forward to seeing, what's going to be happening next with him. I love that they had that scene in there with him putting off his shoes, right? Just showing once more that, like, he is not the person... he's not one of them. He's not one of the bullies. He's still a moral guy at the end of the day, even if he can be, of course, shitty in his own right. Like I said, with him, treating his workers a certain way and stuff. It's more his upbringing. It's not something you can really, in any way, view him the same for as like all the other characters that we're dealing with, right? So, yeah, guys, this was a great episode. For now, I hope you all enjoyed my reaction to it. And of course, you can already see the next 7 episodes straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Over there, we'll already be done with all 16 episodes, and you can catch up on those reactions straight away. Full-length versions will be up there too if you want to see me react to the episodes in their entirety. And then with that being said, I want to thank you all a lot for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you back in the next episode.